Today we take a trip back to the 1980s. Okay, so first off, it looks like I've been crying. It's because I have. Because today, you know, the thumb... I'll get to you in a minute. Be quiet. Because we have a few toys from the 1980s on the show today. One of them is a talking bear. And we were just testing it out, making sure it worked. Shush! And if you can hear him in the background, that's him. Mr. Smarty Bear, or whatever his name is. And, you know, we were just asking random questions. And I said to him, are you...
Time for a nap.
Yeah, alright, go for a nap.
Go sleepy time.
And I said to him, are you possessed? And immediately he said yes. Of course,
Oh, sure.
yes is just one of his phrases, but the timing, we just... Vinny jumped out of his chair, I burst out into tears. And Alfie was out of the room, but he didn't want to come back in.
That's a tough question.
So, let's just get him out of the way and done with, just so he shuts up. I can take the battery.
Positively.
So I can take the batteries out and get rid of him.
Do it. Please, let's start.
Here he is. This is,
Oh, sure.
yeah, okay, alright, mate. Yeah, so this is the Smarty Bear toy from 1985.
It said, okay, never mind.
Turn me over.
No.
I don't
Turn me
really...
over.
No.
Turn me over.
Shut up.
You're the greatest.
Oh, thank you. Oh.
Let me think.
What? Did he say let me sing or let me think?
Let me think.
Yes.
See?
Okay, thank you for confirming that.
Turn me over.
No.
Turn me over. You're the greatest.
It says 1914.
Hey.
What?
Turn me over.
No.
You're the greatest.
Okie dokie, so...
Shut
Shush.
up.
Positively.
Shut up. Thank you.
You see, he does have an off button, but it doesn't work.
So the second we
I
do
like to
this...
be picked up.
I don't care.
So the second we've done...
Wait, did that work? Did you hear a click?
Yes.
Is he off?
Look at
Hello?
the eyes. Hello? I think he's off.
Oh, my
he's
God.
off. You heard him. That's what you're hearing of him.
Okay.
If he starts speaking on the screen.
So this is Mr. Smarty Bear. Mr. Smarty Bear was released by Galoob Toys in 1985. This was the same year that Worlds of Wonder released the more popular and well-known Teddy Ruxpin Bear. The bear was designed to interact and talk to his friends on screen of a TV set whilst playing a VHS, not included, containing interactive data. So, like back in the day, you know, videotapes.
Yeah.
You could put this video in, like a cartoon, and he would like be able to talk to his like other friends that are on the screen. I don't know how well it worked, probably not great. In 1986 they released one that like came like a big bundle and everything, with its interactive video system with all the components you would need to connect the Smarty Bear to your VCR for interaction with the TV. At least 4 different VHS tapes were available for use with the system: Smarty and Argyle see the USA, Argyle goes to Hollywood, Who's at the Zoo, Argyle and Smarty's first case. Without the interactive system, Mr. Smarty would only talk, he would not be animated. So I guess that's why his eyes don't do anything when he's on. Like you can just manually... Oh, and his eye.
Hey, you want to show him? Yeah, but then it's going to open because they seem loose.
So this bear obviously was pre-owned. It's in pretty good condition. The only thing he's missing is a pair of glasses. He did wear some glasses. So that's pretty
That'll make
much...
him less scary, yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
Make
So
him less scary.
I do also have a little TV ad for this toy if you want to watch that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll watch it. Thank God he's turned off. He might interact with it.
Oh god.
He starts to walk around dancing.
Hey, know your hands, Smarty Bear. What do we do?
Let me think.
I don't know where he is.
There's that bear. Let's talk. Are you the world's smartest bear? Positively. Are you real? That's a tough question.
Can you think upside down?
Hey, turn me over. I like to be picked up.
You love me.
For sure.
Smarty Bear, batteries not included from Galoob.
Time for a nap.
What do you think of that?
It looks cooler when there was a bunch of people.
If it's the 80s, you know, it'd be better, but now it's what says, like, nearly 40 years later.
Oh, and he's missing has he got his bow tie? Oh, he has got his bow tie.
It's literally,
And
basically 40 years later.
Coat looks
We've
like
still
it's-
got him, so he's a bit, I'd say,
But, like,
broken.
the whole plot of this ad was that people are after him.
Because he's
like-
the world's smartest bear.
I know, but, like, the police and the news came round. Like, I don't know where he is. Like, she was holding this bear, like,
The
in The Fugitive. He was on the run.
The bear was like the same size as whoever was holding it. Literally, the bear was bigger than them.
It's just, well, that's how big the person was. People were smaller back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Should this
Come back? No,
No.
not in a million years.
But it kind of paved the way for things like, obviously there were other talking bear toys. This was like wasn't the big one, there was the other one, but
Like a side one.
yeah, like you know, this paved the way for Ted. Ted's a talking bear from the 80s, or was it 90s?
I think it was 80s.
Yeah. Obviously he's based off the
Yeah.
actual famous talking bear. This is just like a copy. But yeah, let's see if I can turn you on again.
Let's talk.
There we go.
Yeah.
So you got it perfect.
So we're not going to bring you back. How do you feel?
Yes,
Can I throw you out?
for sure.
Thank you
Oh,
very much.
Lovely. That's what I like to hear.
I love you.
Yeah, I paid more than I'm ever going to get back for this.
How much was that?
14.
£14.
You're most likely going to get 10.
Yeah.
Or you can return it back to the person.
They don't accept returns. So yeah, should it be brought back? No, I don't
No.
think so.
No, he's
Like, there are better toys that can do this feature. He doesn't talk enough, and he doesn't really.
he doesn't respond.
Answer your
he doesn't
questions that well.
Yeah, he doesn't respond correctly.
I mean, for the time, for the 80s, I think it was a good toy. I think kids
Oh,
would have
yeah.
liked it, and it could just be a teddy if not. But go on then, Mr. Smarty Bear.
Let's throw you out the window.
Let's put you out in the bin.
Do 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 do.
Smack him into the door.
Yeah,
Whack.
down there.
Then you wake up during the middle of the night, you just sitting there.
Hello.
I want to talk.
Let's talk.
No, thank you. You're going outside.
I might keep that now, just a plant in your room.
Oh no! I will burn it.
Next up, we've got the Maxson hands-free communicator. Before smartphones, we had these. I mean, I don't know. I'm not that old. Luckily, I didn't have to pay for these because we got these for free. That was always nice. But I did look on eBay, and someone's selling one of these for about £10, so that's okay.
I mean, we can't sell it.
I mean,
We'll get money.
we could sell it after the show. Maybe we'll see. But this was also released in the mid-80s, around 1986. This hands-free communicator was aimed at those who loved the great outdoors and allowed them to communicate with each other before modern smartphones were even a thing. Apparently one of these has been featured in Stranger Things given the show's 80s setting, but I haven't seen it, so I can't confirm that for sure. Did someone use this in Stranger Things?
I used something like this, but I don't think they used the exact one.
Okay.
I think they used like one of those like CD players that you.
Oh, like a Sony Walkman?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know, but I just found that fact on the internet. I didn't know if it was true or not. YouTube tested the, I mean, we've all had to go with these. We tested these before. I thought it was quite fun. Like, I guess we can try and give it a test. I wasn't sure if there'd be a lot of interference given two of them literally next to each other in a room
Makes
with
loud
two other
noise.
microphones. But show me how it works, or show the viewers at home how it works.
Right. So you get a I guess you call it a remote.
I guess.
So you get a remote
like
and a headset. You put your batteries in it.
Yeah.
You need 4. What are these, like AA?
Double A, yeah.
4 AA batteries. You probably can't see, but 4 AA. Slide the. Let's see if I can even get it on. Yeah, you keep showing them what.
So you slide this bit on so it covers the batteries.
There we go. Slide it on. And you want to be on this same. Right, PTT. Yeah. Right. You want to be on the same channel as your, I guess, friend, brother, family, relative. You know, you simply put on the headsets. Red button. Red button. Hold it. Yes, speak. Let go.
And
Doesn't
then
speak.
exact same. And then also if you put it on Vox, you can speak
Hands free.
free-handed. So we're speaking right now.
So that's good, like if you're like riding a bike, for
Yeah.
example, and you can talk without.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. You had another wire. What was that for?
That was for the actual bike, so
These wires are for the actual bike.
you want to
Yeah.
pass me one. I'll just turn this off real quick.
Yeah, so these wires are for like, so you plug this in.
You plug it in on the top.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can.
Yeah, so you plug it in like so. Then you would press this button.
Yeah.
To
Yeah,
you
so
know,
press this button,
so-
and then that's how you speak. Or you can just put hands free.
You know, that's how you
Okay.
serve the red one. Look, this little one, because it's Velcro, and you put you.
Oh right, so that can go
around
around the handlebar,
Yeah,
and
and
you
stick
can
it
just
on.
easily reach it.
Yeah,
Right, and obviously this can
Very-
attach to like your waist or your
Yeah,
belt or
it's got-
something.
it's
It's got a
got a-
clip on it.
yeah.
Okay.
I quite like these. I think it's you know, these are very handy. You know, even
I
though
think it's a great product, even for its
Yeah.
time. But even now, like obviously these were brand new in box, not used. They still look great. They work great. Like there is clear sound quality.
I think they should bring these back.
I say we
Yeah.
should bring it back.
bring it back, especially with the new technology nowadays. This should be amazing.
I know,
I
but
think.
even using it as is, say for example going out on your bikes, I think it's great.
It's amazing. That's very good.
So yeah, the hands-free communicator, bring it back.
Yes, bring it back 100%.
Okay, so next up is our final 1980s toy. Although I'm pretty sure it's from the 80s, like very late 80s. It said 80s on the description. I couldn't find too much about it because it's called Block Game. It's a Tetris rip-off. A lot of these were made in like Soviet Russia and China and things like that, because obviously Tetris was a huge thing back in the 80s. And there's a lot of copies to try and get on the bandwagon. I have to say, I did find, even if this one is from the 80s, for example, I did find many of these which are still like exactly the same being made today. Obviously this box looks really old. I would say this box could be from the 80s, but
Yeah.
I don't know about the actual product we got inside. It does have the CE mark, and I did some research, and I think the CE mark was from around the late 80s, I believe. Could be wrong, but again, it looks old, but the actual product inside,
The plastics are ruined.
yeah, this is, yeah.
Speaking of plastic, look, there's still the plastic protective case.
I know, but like the colour of it hasn't like yellowed or anything, and the print is still pretty clear. So it could be a reproduction, but these were around in the 80s.
I have no idea on how to work this.
No, we had a brief go. It said it was working. I don't know, was it on? Okay, I press a button and something changes.
Yeah, it's the time and the button right. And then I think those buttons like left, right, up, down.
Oh, something happened. Well, I think I turned the sound on, but I can't hear anything. Oh,
Oh my god.
okay, right, now it's working. I think. Oh yeah, it's trying. It's very slow. The music is going faster than the Tetris blockers.
How do
Okay,
you turn
right.
that down?
There is no volume control.
Oh god.
You just got a volume on and volume off.
If you were just
And
bored
I can't. I
in
can
that-
move the shape left to right, but I can't. You know, like how you can flip it.
Yeah. If you're bored in the 80s, you'd hear bam, bam, bam.
Okay,
bam.
and you can do the drop button, which works as well.
It's very good.
So everything works.
So it does work.
It's just very loud.
It's not like a bomb's gonna go
Yeah.
off. So it's very slow.
It's about 3 of those beeps is that block moving.
Yeah.
I guess flipping wasn't around in the 80s.
Maybe it might not have been. I didn't know
I
that.
feel like the flipping might be like new,
Yeah.
because they wouldn't have the I guess mechanics, I would say, to be able to do that. You know, the basic drop, left, right, you know, basics. Having fun, are you?
Oh yeah. Well, it works. It's Tetris. Apparently there are other games on here, but I don't really know how to. I don't know how to work it.
Games of blocks.
Do you want to have a go?
So
I think the main game is this Tetris knockoff,
Yeah.
or as they call it here, block game.
I don't know. I've never played Tetris before.
How have you not played Tetris? Everyone plays it in school, I swear.
Yeah, everyone's played Tetris. I had an app on my phone. I loved it. So yeah, this is one of many clone variants of the classic Tetris introduced in the late 1980s. Made predominantly in China for distribution in European markets. I couldn't find an original price for this, but I paid £10 for it. Should it be brought back?
I think it would only be brought back if you're like an old person,
For an old person, he said.
because this was in their childhood.
Yeah, and it's
This
quite
type-
simple.
this type of
Obviously,
game.
Tetris games still exist today, and they're better, and it's on your phone. You don't need to have a separate games console for it anymore. What do you think, Alfie?
I think I won.
Oh,
How can you win on Tetris?
I don't know. It's just I got to the very top and it cleared.
Oh, the rotate buttons here.
oh,
Oh, turn that off.
I Oh my god, I'm rotating it.
It sounds like gunshots.
Well, there you go. We figured out how to play Tetris.
Just wanna. Thank you.
Okay. I think that's enough of that.
This is fun.
No, come on.
No, this is fun.
I think
No, I wanna
bring
play
it
it.
back.
Vinny wants to keep on playing that. But that pretty much wraps it up for this video. We tested some 80s toys, and I think the only one that we all agree on. I mean, I would bring this back, but I think there are better ways to do it.
Yeah.
But otherwise, the hands-free communicator, absolutely bring that back.
So the winner comes out on top every time.
It
I
is,
guess.
yeah. Although Mr. Smarty Bear,
You can stay there.
he can stay back there. Nobody needs that in their lives anymore.
No.
Vinny's lost for words because he's too busy playing Tetris and having a good time. So who needs modern technology, eh? Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see ya in the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
I don't care about you what you say, mate.
Don't be rude, because just in case it is possessed.
Oh, sure.